So we are in Chihuahua now, and we found this fantastic spot on the river. High up in the mountains, it's quite cool again. After getting kicked out of that spot last night by that lady. But all good. We were actually going to come here last night. We should have come here, I guess, anyway, but we ended up kind of just sleeping on the side that way. Anyway, beautiful spot. The water's like super clean and nice, super calm here. It's just like a mining road here down this way. So, you know, every once in a while, like a mining truck or pickup truck drives by. Mine is 87 kilometers down the road, going north up towards the Arizona border. But anyway, really cool cliffs around here. You can kind of see them in the background. We're gonna go for a little hike. We just had something to eat. We're gonna go for a hike up to try to get up top there. I think the view is gonna be spectacular. What a beautiful spot here.
Yeah. This might be one of the nicest we've had in Mexico
This year so far.
This year so far, but you know, maybe even like all of our time in Mexico. It's pretty beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just a bit north of, what was that town?
Creel? Oh, I see. Oh, Yapachik? Yapachik? Maybe like 5 kilometers north of Yapachik.
Yeah, we're just along a road. Yeah, like I said before, we're just along a road up towards a mine, which is like 90 kilometers up that way. Super chill. A couple trucks driving by here.
Yeah. There's like
Hear a cow. Oh, we heard a cowboy came by and brought his cows down to the river earlier.
Yeah.
That was cool.
He was on horseback.
Yeah. Cowboy culture is alive and well in Mexico.
This is a super beautiful river canyon. Really glad we came this way for our walk today. Yesterday we went up the cliff from where we're parked and got a little bit of drone footage up there. And this morning we decided to take a different route. We were gonna go back up for the view up on top of the cliffs, but we just decided to go somewhere else. It's a little bit colder today. And we just didn't really want to climb. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, so we decided to kind of keep following the river, and it's super cool through here. Really beautiful. There's just some cows kind of hanging out up on the hill up here, and it's really, really lovely. So, yeah, great spot in Chihuahua. Thank you, Mexico.
I think we may have found, here's my hand for scale. It's not huge, but I think that might be a cat footprint on the shore of this river. There's one here, another little one there that looks like a dog actually. But then there's another one here with the big rounded fingers. Not huge, maybe a, yeah, looks like the pads of a cat, exactly.
Well, so we've been told that there are mountain lions in the area, so it wouldn't be so far-fetched if, you know, down by the river here we found some cat footprints.
Yep.
Which would be super cool if we got our eyes on one, but chances are they see us before we see it. So.
There's some cows bungling up on the hill there, we didn't even notice them, so. Elegante.
Okay, so we're on our coffee walk. It's more of a hike. It turned into a hike today because we decided to follow this river that we've been camped on, and kind of cuts into this really cool river canyon. So we've just been following it down, and it's cool how it's kind of changed since we've been walking. At first it was like high cliffs, big rocks that we had to kind of clamber over, and now now it's kind of more like sloping hills on either side, and it's super beautiful in here. It's not on tourist maps. It's 5 kilometers north of a town that might have 250 people in it, and yeah, it's super beautiful. It's starting to rain a little bit now, so we're gonna head back and pack up camp and kind of get ready to move on. But yeah, beautiful hike, beautiful morning despite the cold weather. So we left Ebook, which is like, we stayed just north of there on a river, and it was raining really bad, and we're like, well, we're just gonna be huddled in the van anyway, so let's move on, and if we're gonna be in the van, we may as well be making some headway. So we're continuing our drive to Creel, and we climb quite a bit in the mountains, and all the rain has now turned to snow. So we're basically driving like it's actively snowing out right now, and there's snow on the sides of the road and the trees, and this is not what we were expecting to find in Mexico. How do you find the road?
I was definitely driving slow through like there was full blown slush and snow on the ground, which is crazy because we're in Mexico. But we're at like 7,000-8,000 feet right now, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. But no, this is why we bought those big, chunky, rugged terrain tires for situations like this. A few times I hit the brakes to see if I had much traction, because the road is still quite up and down and twisty. So I needed to, obviously needed some traction, but no, the van van drove nice. Like there was a few people that pulled over on the side of the highway having a snowball fight, but no, the van's going great, and we've come down a little bit, so you can see there's not really any snow on the ground anymore. But that was crazy. It was like we were in Montana or something, like in the winter. You know, going back through there with the pine trees and the rocks and the mountains and everything. Crazy. Did not expect to be driving through snow this far south of the border.
Yeah, beautiful. But
Beautiful, very cool. Because it was raining where we were before in that river, and now it's well, it's raining again, but it was snowing in that one section. I was kind of worried because a few times I saw a car drive past, and it looked like he had some snow on his windshield or something. And sure enough, it was snowing.
After several hours of driving through the snow, we were happy to finally make it to Basasiachi, Chihuahua at 6,440 feet. The rain had us huddling next to a wood stove and a little carnitas shack for a few hours to warm up before finding a place to stay for the night. In the morning we ventured out, grateful for a sunny day, to explore Mexico's second highest waterfall, Cascadas Basasiachi, deep in the heart of the Barrancas del Cobre.